Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any connection with the 4 nights? Because I'm just looking at a screenshot that I just got from someone
No,
with the 4 nights.
I'm not. I'm not connected. With 4 nights. I'm not connected with 4 nights. I've got no connection with 4 nights. I'm
Yeah.
not a 4 night committee member. I haven't sat in a 4 nights meeting. I was only surprised afterwards also who's the 4 nights members,
Hmm.
and that is what I was surprised. But like I say, I could see the good things that they try to do. So
But
it's
can I
not
can
all
I read you
just
this
blame and
message?
shame.
Can I read you this message that
Yes.
seemed to have been sent by Hendrik at a what? It's like yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, it says it was from Chess SA ExBo, and the members who were there that appear is Ash, Fungile, Gayatri, Analog, and so forth. I don't see and Hendrik and so forth. But then it says the part that appears, it says, "I urge you as it's." I think it seems to it was coming in as a question. I don't know if it was you or someone else who was saying, "I urge you," who's quoting those words. "I urge you as the senior ranking official to get legal assistance in the interest of Chess South Africa." What does that mean? So that's the question that was
Oh,
asked.
there, yes. I recall that Hendrik asked me that in the meeting.
Yeah, and then he says, "Dear Omar,
Hendrik
I will give
asked
you a
me,
call in a bit later." And he says, "Resigning is not an
yes,
option for you."
he,
Yes.
he asked me to get a senior, he asked me to get a senior legal advisor. I said, why must we get a legal advisor when we are legal?
Yeah.
He's in asking us to get lawyer, and where did you get that? But that's right, what you're saying. There was in one of our meetings where he saying we must get legal advisors. So I said, but why must we get legal advisors? Because Sescock is
Mm.
our legal advisor,
Yes.
FIDE is our legal advisor,
Yes.
and why must we now go get legal advisors against him when he's our president?
Against
So he
him, is
told
it?
me as a senior person,
So he was saying you
no,
must
no,
get a
yeah.
legal advisor.
So he was speaking for 4 nights. So he in that meeting, I told him, oh, so now you 4 nights, you're not part of us.
Yeah.
You see the conflict of interest in the meeting when he
That's
now
you
telling
see the
us get
conflicting.
legal
So now, oh,
advisors.
so you're saying so you're saying that you're in a meeting as Chess Executive Board, and then now he's now
Yes.
acting as a senior executive in the 4 nights.
No, no. He's speaking as the president, but he speaks to me as the senior executive there in the meeting and telling me, you, Chesa, must get legal advice against 4 nights. So I said, but are you now 4 nights or are you or you the president? So I
Uh,
told him, stand down, then I'll be the president, and then I can take on four
and
nights.
then you can be
But I couldn't do that. My hands tied, but I must get legal advisor. So I said, listen, man, what are you? Are you Chess South Africa or are you 4 nights? And then I started fighting the conflict of interest issue. So like I told you, initially the conflict of interest was good when they're helping Chess.
mm.
But then I saw afterwards, no, he's trying to say it's a us and a them.
No, but
Now, when it's a us and a them and you're on the executive,
the conflicting interest is I
that
don't think it's
confused.
ever good anyway. Because the moment the interest conflict, that's
Yes.
one party of it is going to suffer still. So yes. So now I
No,
think
no,
his response is,
no, no,
"Dear Omar."
exactly.
Yes, he says, "Dear Omar, I will give you a call a bit later. Resigning is not an option. We have to see this through, and I will. What I meant by you being the senior ranking official is in the context of the 4 nights contract. Due to my conflict of interest, I cannot get involved, and you are next in line to take care of it. It is our responsibility to protect Chess South Africa." What does he mean by that?
So that confused me so much because I'm telling him now, are you with us or against us? Because now he's telling me he's with 4 nights and I'm from Chess South Africa. So I ask him now, what is happening? Because if you're not taking 4 nights aside against us, then stand down and then let us take Chess South Africa forward. And then we can, whether we must oppose 4 nights or whatever we must do, then we can do it. Because what I would have done if I had to be in charge, I would then go to the provincial committees and say, look, guys, here they're saying it's us against them. Let's have elections. and then we throw it open. Then we have a new executive board, and then when he now comes, us and them, then we know where we stand. But you
Yeah.
can't be in a meeting where the one time he brings a
Three
lawyer,
kids
then
switching
if I say
cabs.
everything I say will be against me in court. Yeah, it's switching caps and it confused me, and that is where I realized I'm on my own here. Although for people who were confused, So one time we told him to leave the meeting so that we can take control of the meeting. So it was us and them, and we got so confused that I realized now what is where and who is what. So you see how they thought therefore I'm also of the opinion now that you can't have conflict of interests. That is the safest way of governing. Rather do the basics right, man. Don't have conflict of interest. Don't have your audited financials. Do the basics right, and then we move
Yeah,
in.
you can't.
Play the game
Would
first,
you?
the
So, are
basics.
you saying
Nice.
that from in the 3 years that you've
And
served, you haven't been aware of? Is it 3 years or so? 2019 to 2023. It's probably 4 years, almost four. You've not been made
yeah,
aware of
exactly.
whether Chess
Yeah.
South Africa has paid, how much Chess South Africa has paid to its debt with the 4 nights. So you don't know whether the date has been paid up, half
Exactly.
paid,
I
or
don't know because you must bear in mind. You must bear in mind 2019 was also COVID, and 2020 COVID.
yes.
COVID years.
Hmm. No,
So
no, but
when
I'm
it's
not asking if it was
COVID
paid
years,
off. But I'm
it's
just
deep
saying
under.
how
But
much of it was paid, and obviously
no,
being
I
aware.
wasn't. I wasn't. Like I say, I was fighting every meeting for financials
Yeah,
all my time.
but never successful.
I was first trying to get the financials from Shanks.
Hmm.
Then Shanks resigned. I'm trying to get financials from Hendrik.
Yeah.
Then, when the secretary resigned, there was a time when they asked me, Omar, but now why don't you become the secretary? So I said, the secretary? I'm the vice president. You want me to become secretary, minister of defense, and everything? I said, no, get elections. And then
Yeah.
we can have more person power. But me now,
Instead of
secretary, and he was,
instead of
one time he
constantly
was treasurer.
opting. Hmm.
He was the treasurer also.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah, I said, let's have elections because why must you constantly co-opt and nobody will be legitimate and the vote will always be two against one, even Hendrik and Judy against Omar, and the others can only look on like Bioscope, cinema. And
Hmm.
I thought, no, man, I'm not going to hang on here. People outside will think I'm supporting them. But people outside is naive to think like that because you must know when you're fighting a system of oppression or a system which is inequality, you must fight it both within and from outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
But
that is
then,
how we broke apart it. We broke apart it in the country and outside.
but then from the what? Have you seen
So
the
that
financials that they've been releasing from 27 for the past few weeks
uh,
to or months?
did,
Have you?
did they release it? I
It's
still didn't
banks
see